and critical aspect of business. And we as people, we as business owners look for more and more sales to grow in our businesses, right? But are we doing the right things to increase our sales? Have you adopted the new methods of doing sales? Have you understood the paradigm shift who has taken place during the pandemic and post pandemic nowadays? If not, here I am. Hi, my name is Alok. I'm father of two boys, 9 trees, husband to one of the most beautiful princes of the world. I'm an engineer, an MBA, an entrepreneur, traveler, author, blogger, podcaster, a parenting expert, and a business enthusiast for the last 20 years. And I'm helping all you aspiring business owners or existing entrepreneurs to build, scale up their businesses in multiple level of ROIs, and I'll be helping you make you time independent. So, business owners, friends, today I'm going to talk about a very sensitive topic which is required for every business, which is sales. And how are you going to increase sales? This pandemic, which is a kind of an act which happens in 100 years. Last pandemic was in somewhat around 1918 or something, right? So these kind of a things which this happens, this changes the lifestyle, this changes the environment, this changes the technology, this changes the psychology, the mindset, and everything has been changed now. So today I'm going to talk about how you're going to increase sales by a new formula which I have given the name as 2 plus 3 plus 3. So, what is that 2, then 3, and then 3? So, these two are the facts which we should be knowing about ourselves, our surroundings, our systems, the processes. 3 is the strategy which I'm going to talk about, and the other 3 are the secrets which are actionables, which are going to increase your sales. So, are you ready? Yes, guys. So, let me first talk about the two facts which we need to first of all understand and accept that this is the reality. And what are those two facts? Number one fact is that because of this changing environment, the pandemic or the technology, the systems, the processes, the environment overall has changed. Have you accepted that? Have you accepted that the online world is going to be dominating the offline world? Or even if it is not, it's going to be there, which was not earlier before the pandemic, or even if it was there, it was on a very smaller scale. But now that scale has extended, right? This is the first thing which you need to accept, that things have changed, environment have changed, the way things are perceived have changed. Now, number two is, as a customer, that was from a seller point of view, from a business point of view. As a buyer, as a customer, what has changed? The way we used to buy things have changed now. Now we have sufficient data, sufficient tools to explore newer things online. Just by clicking, you can explore a number of things. So you have plenty of arms and ammunition to attack, which was not there earlier, right? With the growing technology, the availability of internet to even remote places, even till the villages, you can see the world is opening up. You have multiple levels of exploration in your hands. So these are the two basic facts, one from the perspective of a seller and other the perspective of a buyer. You need to understand these two facts, that every buyer is now exploring different options, right? And they have those tools and liberty to do that, right? So if you think that the earlier methods are going to work, it's not going to work. So you have to adapt the new methods, the new technology, the new thought, the new process, the new psychology of selling as well as buying. And that is where this particular episode comes into play, where I'm talking about three strategies and three doables, which are the secrets. So two facts I've already covered. So be prepared and understand the fact that things have changed. Once you understand that things have changed, you'll be able to adapt those systems faster and it will be giving you results. Now, coming to the three strategies. Normally, what we used to do earlier as a regular practice, which was working earlier because the system was like that. What we used to do is, we used to talk about the, you know, benefits, the features, right? And we used to convince the customer that this is going to help them in different ways. So we what we used to do is, we used to do a traditional method of doing sales, which was uh, pitching, probing, and than selling. Now, what you need to do is, in this changing world, don't pitch, don't probe. Instead, you have to start adding value to your customer. So, that is number one strategy, wherein I'm talking about stop doing the old method of sales and start the new method in which you have not to pitch, you don't have to probe as well, and you just have to start giving value to your customers. Number two is, again, I'll be comparing with the older method of selling, wherein we used to present. Don't present anything to your customers. Start solving their problems, because every customer has come to you with a problem in his head, that if I buy this product or service, my problem is going to be solved. So don't present anything, don't run slides, don't show graphics, just start solving their problems. This was number two. This is number two strategy. And number three strategy is, you have to know your customers well in advance, to talk and understand his or her real concern. So when I talk about number three strategies, it is more about your prospecting methods and prospecting blueprint of your customer. So the more you know your customers, the more you'll be able to connect, the more you'll be able to know his or her problem, and the more you'll be able to give them a solution. And that connection of the benefits which you are going to give with your product and services is going to match. That bridging has to be there, right? So these were the three strategies. I'll repeat again. Number one is, don't pitch, don't probe, just start giving value. Number two is, don't present, start solving. And number three is, know your customers in totality. So out of these three strategies, I have derived three secrets. So number one is, which I have named EYC, which is explore your customers. Don't just know your customer. Knowing customers means what? Everybody, all the companies, bigger companies, multinational companies are collecting the data, right? Collecting the data in terms of name, email IDs, phone numbers, birthdays, anniversaries, some hobbies. But don't just limit yourself to this. You have to explore your customers, what's going in their minds. So my formula, the secret is EYC, explore your customer. Number two formula is HYC, help your customer. Don't talk about the features and benefit. Just try to help your customers. That is what they have come for you, right? They have come to you for a solution to the problems, or an upgradation to what do they have exactly. So you have to talk in that sense, either solve your problems or talk about the upgraded version of what they're looking for. And number three, which is choose your customer, CYC. So when I say choose your customer, that means you have to select your customers based on the right fit. You have a product, you cannot have everything in your basket. You must be having certain products or services with you, correct? So is it a right fit for your customer or not? You have to just check that in advance, so that you are able to help them. Thank you, Advitiya. So, business owners, if you want to increase sales, you have to understand that, first of all, accept the fact that things have changed. Leave those old strategies, the old thought, the old school of thoughts wherein you were pitching and probing and then talking about features and benefits. Instead, start giving value, start helping your customers. And to do this, you have to have a detailed blueprint of your customer. So for that, the secrets which I told you is, first of all, explore your customer, help your customer, and choose your customer. That is all in today's episode. I'm hoping that this episode gave you a lot of insight, because the matter which I brought to you is again a researched one, had been discussed in different top universities of the world, and this is what is working in today's scenario. So if you adapt it, you are going to scale up in your business, you're going to increase your sales, and obviously if your sales is increasing, your business is bound to increase. Thank you for watching me and listening me live. Looking forward to see you in my another topic. Till then, bye bye.